I'm about to have myself a good old-fashioned hanging, Donald.
Sir, listen to me right now.
Goodbye, Donald.
Sir!
Drop him.
Okay, shout out to Taja Simpson for putting this clip up earlier in the day from the Oval. She actually said in the caption, look, this is just a fair, word of caution that I know that this scene in tonight's episode will be a bit triggering for some. And yeah, for good reason. To be completely honest, I had to think of like a bunch of ways to create a title for this video that wouldn't get demonetized because my goodness, look, I don't actually know if Eli and Victoria are going to die in this episode. I feel like if the balls to actually do something like this would be incredible, but part of me doesn't think they're going to die based on episode synopsis because, hey, they had to spoil stuff. But I will say this much. The Oval is back with a vengeance. It's like the past several seasons have been sleeper hits. And by that, I mean, you could literally sleep through it and it ain't hitting on nothing. Like you could literally skip like seasons 3 through 5 and you wouldn't have missed anything of significant importance aside from the introduction of the vice president and second lady. But no, the fact that Hunter is finally doing stuff is just turning this whole thing around. Now, I mentioned in another video about how people began to truly dislike this guy when he wanted Sharon. Basically, he was like a, slave owner trying to get one of the black women on the plantation to be in the house with him. That's what it felt like, sending Kyle to go scoop her up and take her to the White House to be like his, I don't know, sex slave, concubine, whatever the correct phrasing is. But in this situation, you have a white man in the White House who is the president, who is going to put some rope around the necks of 2 black individuals. Oh, man. I mean, people talk about the symbolism of Kendrick Lamar's halftime show, but the things that Hunter is doing now. And folks, you have to keep in mind, this season was filmed way before the 2024 election. So people are like, oh, this is crazy. It's like you're taking the Trump thing to the next level. No. This was filmed way before Biden left office. So just please keep that in mind. This is just insane. It's just like earlier in the season for like the first few episodes when Hunter had that blood behind his ear. And it's like, Trump at that one rally. No, this was filmed way before that. So man, this is just intense. So he's on the phone with Donald because in the trailer, I'm like, man, he ain't going to do nothing to Donald. This is just him talking all big to scare him. But the fact that he is clearly going to have the ropes around these two's neck, these two standing on chairs and then having his guards take the chairs out and then they're swinging, is insane. Now, the reason I think they might still be alive is due to the fact that I think we see like Victoria's arms moving around after the chairs are removed. So I don't know. I just feel like maybe it might be a Nancy situation where, yeah, they got hung, but they're probably going to be in intensive care or something like that. Because remember, she tried to do the same thing at the house after taking all them Rakadushi pills. So holy crap. But I know that this episode is going to be talked about very much. So Hunter smoking on that cigar, he ain't playing no games. He is taking out all the enemies. And man, I swear, like for real, if he does kill these two, I'm gonna be done. Like I'm just not like I'm done the show, just like taking a bat. Like Tyler had, I mean, look, there are plenty of things Tyler has written and put on TV or whatnot, but man, this is insane. Yeah, he did, a scene like this at the end of the Jazzman's Blues, but on a show that's on cable TV, shoot, man. So How do you feel about? I feel like this. Yeah, Taja was right to warn people because this is going to trigger a lot of folks. Hopefully, there's some sort of disclaimer at the beginning of the episode or at the very end. You know how Tyler is, but this definitely seems like the cliffhanger. But let's talk about it in the comments. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.